Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out, meet people, and talk to girls. It's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand.
I do.
So you're going to be held to a higher standard.
I feel like I can get it. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from Sac.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from Sac, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And resetting the floor for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills will run the point with Jason Brock at the off guard. MP highlights the wing package with Nathan O'Neill by his side, and Liam Callahan is the big man in the middle. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any. And so off the tip, it's Attack from Sac.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Count it, that bucket is good.
You thought you knew this game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
And the lineup for the Attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And resetting the floor for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills will run the point with Jason Brock at the off guard. MP highlights the wing package with Nathan O'Neill by his side, and Liam Callahan is the big man in the middle. Now here's Martinez. Lund with the pick. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by High Flyers. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force. His skills, they're matched by his relentlessness. He's in the middle of everything offensively.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Lund. Sack with another miss. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution. Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Martinez outside. Down low. Up and in on the layup. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Lund. The shot's good. Pagan making the play. The High Flyers leading. Pass to Callahan. The kick out to O'Neill. Sends it home from three-point land.
Was O'Neill ready to fire there or what?
Now Pagan. On the wing, Carrington. Pagan. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, you'd say.
Now Carrington. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Second chance points can be so deflating for the defensive team.
To the inside. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. And it's Carrington missing the look. Brock outside. Pass to MP. Now Callahan. From deep, it's MP. They get it again. And it's good for 2.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and stretch the floor.
Count it.
Some players try to do a little too much on the club circuit, but not O'Neill. Great job of being unselfish and using his open teammate.
Pass to Lund from 18 feet away. MP grabs the miss.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
That shot's good.
They're just trying to build out this lead. bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez outside. One with the pick. Carrington for three. And Callahan pulls it down. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
And the attack from Sac call time here. Both teams will make a substitution.
Ben Olsen, Steven Robinson. Substitution.
On offense, here's Sac. Trailing by 10. Looking to end the drought. The High Flyers grab the miss.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Now here's MP. This one for three. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the game. A blistering hot 9 for 11. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball. You have to like the mindset and the focus there from Martinez, coming right back with a three of his own.
MP with the bucket.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made. I love it.
Now Carrington, guarded by MP. Carrington outside, three-pointer. Gove with the rebound.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Another miss by MP. On offense, here's Sac. It's a 13-point ball game. Here's Martinez. Pass to Olsen. Pagan. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to the monster slam.
What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
Now MP jacks up a three. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Great job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And so here it's Sac. They trail by 14. Here's Olsen. The triple from Martinez. Gove with the rebound. Here's MP. And it's good for two.
We're getting a taste of Gov's all-around game, picking out a nice pass to log the assist.
On offense, here's Sac. Kicks it to Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. Robinson screen. 6 on the shot clock. Now Pagan. Carrington for three. No luck on that one.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
They sure are taking their foot off the gas pedal. They just keep adding to their score.
Well, it's never really a good idea to back off. Doesn't look like they're even crossing their mind to do that tonight.
Offensive board. Basket, good.
Can't allow him to get the second chance opportunities. You see why.
From downtown. And it's MP missing. Outside Carrington. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. High Flyers out in front, up by 16. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. Now the High Flyers with it, and in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd. Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
It's MP missing. Outside Pagan. Back to Carrington. 4-3. And it's rebounded by O'Neal. Here's Callahan. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Pass to Martinez. To the middle. Lund. And the layup's good off the glass.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Now Callahan. Brock. From deep, it's MP. Count it from distance.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
A difficult situation for Zach. And here's Pagan. Outside Carrington. From deep. Pure from three-point range. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class. Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Now Carrington kicks it to Pagan. And it's Brock with the rebound. MP with it, and it's Lund picking him up. Now MP. The kick out to O'Neal. And another three for the Flyers.
That is the kind of range that you want to see. O'Neal showing his value and pouring in a little three-pointer there.
Outside, Lund. Pass to Lund. Outside Pagan. Here's Lund. Nice D from Leon Callahan. And here's the break. From deep, it's MP. Sack with the rebound. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid. That's what you call passing a teammate open, guiding him perfectly.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. So both teams changing it up here.
Cunningham. Keegan Hilton.
Wyatt offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. So it's both teams making a change here.
Carrington. Sean Mecca.
And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
3 points.
Pass to Olsen. And here's Carrington. Here's Mecca. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hilton. Let's go with the 3. Kept alive. Back to Carrington. Another shot. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Now here's MP. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now Carrington, not a lot of room. Pass to Hilton. Fires from deep. Gove with the rebound.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't cash it in because you were so wide open.
Back to MP. Here's Myers. Tries a three. Hilton grabs the rebound. Cunningham. Here's Hilton. Pass to Mecca. Here's Olsen. He's covered by Gove. Shot from Olsen, no good. Now the High Flyers with it. From deep, it's MP. Drills it from deep.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Carrington outside. Pass to Hilton. Launches it. Nails the three-pointer.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
And the High Flyers call time here. The High Flyers decide to go with a different look out there.
Ivory Lund.
Brock outside.
Martinez.
Mills sets the screen. Pass to MP.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Fires from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops.
MP.
And it's Sachs ball. Outside Carrington. They're gone. Bring the ball up the floor. Out of bounds. It'll be the High Flyers ball.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Pass to Carrington. Jumper over Mills. One. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Hey, look, it's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive board.
Chalk up two right there.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Now Carrington.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. O'Neal with the steal. Mills up top. Pagan defending. The basket is good. And with Devontae Mills, he has such a great...
My fault for the pause, y'all. I had a text
With his
message.
ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to. And good luck. Austin Lund just too much.
So both teams making some changes here.
Austin Lund. One shot.
Left side, MP. And Lund with the rejection.
I'll be honest with you guys, I would not want to test Austin Lund.
Personal foul. Substitution for the attack from Sac. Ivory Lund. Drexel Carrington. Edward Martinez.
Now Carrington.
Michael Pagan.
Pass to Lund. Kicks it out to Martinez. Lund with the pick. Fires high post. Gove with the rebound.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
MP. Guarded by Carrington. And that one's good from MP.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Lund. Carrington releases it from 15. One misses. Here's Myers. MP with the look. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Down low. Shot's good by Carrington.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
And they've got to be happy with this outcome.
And MP gets it to go.
Great execution. The turnaround is such a difficult shot to defend.
And here's Pagan. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
I'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was going to be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's going to be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Oh, what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And resetting the floor for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills will run the point with Jason Brock at the off guard. MP highlights the wing package with Nathan O'Neal by his side. And Liam Callahan is the big man in the middle. Now here's MP. And here's Mills from outside. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's Diaz. It's Harris at the high post. They double team Harris. Diaz launches it. Mitchell's shot is off. Pass to Callahan. That one doesn't drop. And Union Elite with possession. They trail by 1. Left side Harris. And the foul called on Brock. That's his first foul. And Diaz. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Robert. Hit his foot, and the ref's whistling a kickball. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
On the wing, it's MP. And another 3 for the Flyers. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Mills. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Union Elite trails. Pass to Harris. Diaz. Offensive board. Harris with the bucket.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
Outside, MP. And here's Brock. On the wing, O'Neal. Down low. And MP gets it to go.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
Here's Diaz. Mitchell on the wing. Returns it to Robert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Brock outside. MP up top. From the arc. That shot off. And Union Elite has possession. It's a 3-point game. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now MP, pass to O'Neal. Goes up on the wing. Again, a high fly.
Number 3.
Diaz with it. Here's Robert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
Now here's Callahan. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now here's Bird. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here. Nice find by Diaz on the arc. Good opportunity for him to hit a strong three.
Brock outside. Mills. MP up top, defended by Harris. From deep, it's MP. And that one doesn't go. Only his third miss in 9 attempts. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Mills. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. And Callahan pulls it down. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Harris. He has 6 over MP. Harris, no good. The high fly is leading. And here's MP on the outside. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Now here's Mills. Sinks the tray. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Here's Robert. Up top, Mitchell. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Brock. From the baseline. Here's Callahan. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Now Robert. He's got 6. The pick from Harris. Mitchell outside. Over Brock. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Second chance points can be so deflating for the defensive team.
Outside O'Neal. Back to Mills. On the wing, it's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
It's like Mills has a 6th sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
And Union Elite has possession. Trailing by 10. And Diaz. Here's Harris. And that's not going to go. And so that brings the first half to a close. High Fly is leading this one, up 10. And more basketball to come after this short break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Brock outside. Here's MP. Nice pass led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Mitchell outside. Back to Bird. The pick from Harris to the inside. And it's finished off by Harris.
We can't say enough for his individual performance so far, even if the team overall has been lacking in the effort department.
Pass to Callahan. On the wing, O'Neal. Over Bird. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
Here's Mitchell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Inside. Here's Harris. Bird. That's good, and Harris comes up with the assist.
He could have forced the tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Pass to Callahan. Kicks it out to Brock. Here's Mills. And here's MP on the outside. It's rebounded by Robert. And Union Elite with possession. It's a 9-point game. Mitchell with it. Bird outside. Mitchell, 6 to shoot. He tries for 3. Second shot chance. And it's laid in by Harris. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Finds Bird. Back to Diaz. Robert, now covered by MP. Harris with the bucket.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up, or maybe even taking the lead.
The turnaround's been unreal, and I credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
Now here's MP. He has 29. And here's Mills from outside. Gets it to go from long range.
Nice rotation on the 3 ball from Devontae Mills. Coach loves his guy when he walks in from long range. What a welcome bonus. Oh, the accuracy. Just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
And the High Flyers call time here. And the High Flyers making a change here.
Substitution.
To make a substitution.
Kevin Collins. Christian Walker. Nick Pagan. Substitution for High Flyers.
Outside, MP. Kicks it to El Madawi. MP up top. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by the High Flyers.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
And it's finished off by Harris.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
The High Flyers leading. Passes to MP. Mills. Here's Almadawi. No good on the triple. Here's Kolish. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Here's the second effort, and Harris puts it in.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Boy, what a battle it's been between these two stars. Harris and MP both doing a great job of finding their shots.
Absolutely. You can see that they know their teams are depending on them for offense. You wonder how long they can shoulder the load like that.
Here's Walker. Back to Kolish. Here's Walker. To the paint. They tie it up. And the bucket by Kolish. And it's all knotted up.
And guys, after trailing for a long time, they'd have to be feeling good about tying it up.
I know I would be. Fourth quarter, momentum on their side, ahead of steam. They should be feeling good.
There has been zero, and I mean zero effort on the defensive end by both of these teams.
I think the criticism is well-deserved. This high score is more of a product of poor defense than particularly great offense.
Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Here's Kolish. Takes a three. Knocks down on Jay.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
And the High Flyers call time here.
Drew Russell, Jake Bird, Mitch Mitchell.
And here are the High Flyers now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. MP on the left side. And another miss by the High Flyers.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
Right side, it's Diaz. Pass to Harris. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's MP. Makes it off the glass.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
Now Diaz. Now Harris. Over MP. A nice shot from Harris.
In a momentous moment, Harris, star power, we're watching it rise. Steadies himself to compete in the clutch.
Now here's Brock. MP with it. Mitchell covering. MP with the bucket.
Make no mistake, this one has been all offense. Neither team seems like they can miss right now.
And while it's kind of fun to watch, I'm going to put a search party out for the D. You got to have more effort on that end.
Harris with it. Covered by MP. Back to Diaz. Bird outside. Out to the right wing with just 5 to shoot. Diaz off the mark. Now the High Flyers with it. 3-point lead. MP again.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now. Because you know he'll find you.
And so they foul intentionally.
Not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That was completely out of left field. He lost all sense of time in the situation.
Now here's Diaz.
Some very effective speed and intensity from Mills, creating tight coverage on his assignment.
Yes, it's good.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Up top, Harris. Covered by MP. And here's Mills. Pass to O'Neal. Mills. Now here's Callahan. From deep, it's O'Neal. Fire. In the triple.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Each trip down is becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure. They need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now Harris. Pass to Robert. Bird. The basket's good. Off the assist from Robert.
And it's Bird with the answer. A 3 of his own clapping right back.
Here's the High Flyers. A 7-point differential. From deep, it's MP. Kicks it out to Brock. Mills. MP with the look. He gets that one to fall.
MP.
So the High Flyers win this one.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And so that'll do it for now. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lummy saying thanks for being with us.
Move, I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
Ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking Ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3.
1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I, really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice, McCall, and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Taking a look at the starters for the Nike EYBL All-Stars tonight, it's Joey Johnson at point with Jonathan Lack taking the 2 spot, Bryant Cologne and sharpshooter Tyson Ice McCall at the 3 and 4, and respectfully Al Pachunsi patrolling center. And you look at this WCBL All-Star lineup tonight, Devontae Mills is their floor general. He's joined by Jaden Moore in the backcourt. And then you have MP, Drexel Carrington, and Miles Thunderstone bringing the heat up front. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Now here's Cologne. To the paint, and Pachunsi throws it down. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. Look at Carrington picking up the slack, getting involved on the glass, and finding them a second chance shot.
Cologne on the outside. Kicks it to McCall. Johnson. The three-pointer goes.
Too easy. The defense can't just leave him out there.
MP outside. Now Carrington. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
This offense is at its best when Carrington is shooting the 3 with confidence.
Outside, McCall. Pass to Lack. Cologne. They get it again. And it's good for 2. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's Lack. Pass to Cologne. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Stone. The West with the lead. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need two hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
Here's McCall. It's Cologne on the wing. He's covered by Carrington. Outside, Lack. 6 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
And it's MP missing.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
Now here's Cologne. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Fires from deep. The rebound brought home by Carrington. Down low, MP. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Pass to Cologne. Here's Johnson. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. Here's Mills. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Drew Robinson. Vlad Dermenenko. Substitution for West.
Now here's Robinson. The D right on him. The call from long range. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two so far. Outside, MP. To the wing, right side. Let's go with the three. Gets it to drop, and he's now 5 of 8.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from Coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Prachumsky, and you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
EYBL trailing. McCall for three. No good there.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else. There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Cologne on the outside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. From deep, it's MP. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
He's looked very comfortable all game, and he's made the most of his chances.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. MP really making a difference in this one.
Yeah, man, you talking all that shit, man. He talking all that shit, man. I'm about to do his ass.
Joey Jackson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Perchumpsey outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Back to Lack. Now here's Johnson. Clock at 4. McCall. Johnson, no good that time.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now here's McCall. Offensive board. Mills on the wing, defended by Lack. And it's Carrington missing the look. Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Back to Johnson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills. And here's McCall. From outside the arc, it drops for a second make of the game. An unimpressive 2 for 7.
Another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Jake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Lack. No good there with the triple. To the inside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Outside, Robinson. Here's Perchumpsey. Stone defending. Pass to Lack. Out of bounds, it'll be WCBL ball.
West All-Stars ball. Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Brian Cologne.
The West in total control in this one. It's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good from MP.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Johnson with the rock. Outside, Black. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. The West All-Stars out in front, delivering the blowout. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. The West with the ball, and what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives. Love the effort and skill from Stone on the glass, just scooping up the miss and getting his own look at the hoop.
Pass to Lack, the three, that's good, and so McCall picks up the assist.
Of all the guys who want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
MP, defended by McCall. It's MP missing. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Now here's Perchumpsey, covered by Mills. Perchumpsey, good.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumpsey the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Pass to Carrington. Off target from outside.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Now here's Cologne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Out of bounds, it'll be WCBL ball. The WCBL on offense. Pass to Moore. The kick out to MP. Hits the three-pointer.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Here's Lack. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
His passing is locked in, even when the man is in motion.
And here's Carrington, guarded by Cologne. And here's MP on the outside.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Outside, it's Johnson. And here's Lack for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
Inside. Here's MP. Johnson with the rebound.
And the coaching staff will live with this. These are the shots they want their guys taking.
I'm still not sure how that one didn't go in.
Pass to Lack. Back to Cologne. Outside, Lack. 5 on the clock. And again. And it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense. Feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him. As well as he shot in the first quarter, it's been another story in this one. He just can't get anything to fall for him.
And here's the West All-Stars. They lead by 14. To the middle. And he with the look.
He can sure get up there for a power forward. And because of that leaping ability, his lack of height, it hardly matters.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere and just outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Drew Robinson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Now here's Cologne. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Outside, MP. Harris out on the wing. Moore. The 17-footer. Harris with the bucket.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Outside, Lack. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. And the dunk by MP.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Outside, Lack. Robinson, now guarded by Mills. Pass to Cologne. And now Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. The EYBL, no good that time either. From deep, it's MP. Knocks down the long J.
An unbelievable contribution from him. He scored over half their points so far.
Cologne on the outside. Lack. Now Johnson. To stop the run. Lack's shot is off. And here's the West All-Stars. And the dunk by MP.
Good-looking dunk on display right there, using just one hand to finish it off.
He just makes it look so effortless, even when he's going up with force.
Part of what makes him stand out is the versatility on his dunks. It's so impressive.
Back to Cologne. The EYBL, no good that time either. Here's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Cologne for three. They get the board. A nice shot there by Robinson.
I love second chance buckets. Robinson right on the spot at the right time.
And again, it's MP.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Cologne. Back to Robinson. Here's Johnson. Over Chu. There's the rejection. It's Moore on the wing, defended by Lack. Back to MP. Count that bucket.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Cologne. Here's Robinson. Johnson, guarded by MP. Now here's Lack. Cologne on the outside. Here's Robinson. Here's Luan. Makes it off the glass.
He sure is a grinder on the floor. He's constantly doing the little things well on the glass.
Past MP. The three is up. Here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Outside, Lack. Now Cologne. Now Johnson. Covered by MP. Cologne, right side. Brandon Harris with some nice D. MP with the look. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Outside, it's Johnson. Knocks down the triple.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Mills. Pass now to Harris. Returns it to Moore. MP. Outside, Chu. And here's Mills. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's Cologne on the wing, defended by Harris. Here's Johnson. From outside, it's off the mark. On the wing, it's MP. Luan covering. And good that time.
MP.
And so it's the EYBL with it. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. Passes to MP. From deep. Connects it from downtown.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Cologne on the outside. Robinson screen. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. That one falls.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Here's Johnson. And the whistle blown against MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Al Petrucci.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunt. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey.
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm going to meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I got to try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh, yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, man. I enjoyed the first half of this out of bounds game. It was pretty good. The shooting mechanism, man, is fucking fantastic. I love it. Goddamn 2K26, man, you did your thing, man. You did your thing. But we'll continue this journey in a little while. Stay tuned.